I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this very break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, child. We got a daddy in the break room today, honey. And not one of the regular daddies that we have talked about that are associated with the moms that we discussed over here. Y'all know this is a Kendra G reaction. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, girl. This is a Kendra G reaction. And child, it is a mess. Okay? It is an entire, utter, ridiculous mess. Yeah, I said it. Yikes. All right, y'all. Happy Friday, everybody. What's good? What's popping? Hey, wait for it. What's going on, y'all? I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great. Welcome to all my break room baddies, honey. What's good, everybody? I hope y'all are definitely feeling good and doing great, baby. We made it. It's the end of the week, baby. It's Friday. Woo, honey. And I don't know about y'all, but child couldn't wait. I couldn't wait, girl. Tell I be looking for you, then boom, I see a title, then I'm like, hot damn. Ken, you are a mess, girl. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. You said, I'm working on family reunion t-shirt designs and listeners. Hope everybody is having a beautiful Friday. Oh, girl, nothing like a good old family. It's a family reunion. It's a family reunion. Child, ain't nothing like a good old family reunion. Girl, all them cousins and folks come out. You be like, who the hell is that? Who people is them? Child, don't matter. Everybody here, we family. Okay? Don't even matter. Don't matter if you ain't seen them, ain't never seen them, ain't seen them in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. Child, if they got on a t-shirt, oh, they family. It don't matter. All right, girl. Y'all know how them good old black family reunions go, girl. Woo, honey. So, y'all, we got a mess over here if it ain't never been a mess. Yikes. Brace yourself. Kendra need to start just putting yikes in the title. Just put yikes, okay? Miss Ali said, bless his heart over the... Look, it always, Miss Ali. Miss Ali always, bless his look. Miss Ali be like, break room. Come on, y'all. Get a brother a break. Oh, child, we gonna break them all right. Oh, the cousins. I know that's right. Honey, them long lost cousins in them. So, y'all, so make sure you guys hit the like button. Y'all, we got some mommy reactions tomorrow. We'll get to them tomorrow, baby. It's a mess over there too, girl. You know, it stay a mess over there. Even when it ain't a mess, we'll make it a mess. Black and Boots. And when first it was Miss Ali, and then here come Black and Bougie. Black and Bougie said, dear God, what is about to happen here? Oh, girl, Black and Bougie, you are a mess, girl. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Janae. Hey, Miss TLD, girl. You got the grandbabies today. I read the title. I knew immediately a whole mess was on the way, girl. You know, honey, you know, baby, you know we get into the mess, okay? And yeah, Miss Ali, girl, and y'all, look, y'all was telling me about this chick the other day. I think I found her. Some chick on TikTok. What's she about? 26, 27, 6, 7 kids. I'm getting into it, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what's going on around there before I bring her over here. Okay, now y'all, she new to us, so y'all tread lightly, cause oh boy, I don't know, girl. Baebay, wore you out, Janae. So we're gonna get into it, y'all. Let's get him on the screen, baby, because I'm not gonna ponder. I was trying to wait for a few more y'all to get up in here, but y'all just gonna have to get in where y'all fit in, okay? Anisha said, baby, it take Anisha. It take Anisha. Anisha said TMR, girl. I got it. I got the T. She 26 with 6 kids and pregnant the damn again. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, she pregnant? Girl, I wasn't trying to be funny. I didn't know if that was like, belly from the last baby. Oh, she pregnant again. Okay. We're going to get into that, y'all. We're going to squeeze her in tomorrow, okay, along with the other mammies. We're going to squeeze her on in. All right, y'all, let's get into it. Hey, Marika Graw. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the break room. I appreciate y'all being here. I know we're a little early, but y'all, it's Friday. Oh, my God. Y'all, let's get into this clown foolery, honey. Woo! Let's get into it.
We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay, what about now?
Are you looking for love?
Yeah, I'm terrible with this thing. Yeah, I'm definitely. Absolutely. What's happening?
Is this your child?
Absolutely. I don't take care of nobody else's kid.
How old is your kid?
She be 9 months next month.
You are the first man that came on with a baby in their hands.
Yeah, well, I'm a different kind of guy. All due respect, anybody who in queue probably gonna want to hang up because you ain't gonna be able to get to them. This interview gonna take a while.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available.
Okay, y'all, let's process this. Okay, Miss Sharika, let me see. Sharnice. I'm sorry, baby. Sharnice. I don't know her name. Trust me, Miss Anisha know it. She'll tell you. I stopped to TikTok. Oh, okay. And 36 with 6 and pregnant with the 7. Ooh, okay. We'll have to find her too. Now he done rented a baby. Okay, so here. Now, y'all, we not getting ready to clown this man for bringing no baby on the show. Yeah, we not getting ready to do that. You know why? Because we let the mamas bring their newborns, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and 10-year-olds. Okay? So if we let the mammies bring their kids, why the pappies can't bring theirs? Look. Tree said, Lord. Miss Ronnie, you laughing? I'm saying, wait for it. I'm just saying. Oh, you clowning the Marika girl? I know you are. You and Black and Bougie gonna be going back and forth. Truth, what's good, sis? And the mammies get judged for it too, but that's what I'm saying, y'all. When we let the mammies come on here with newborns hanging on their titty and breastfeeding and folks getting all of that, babies crying, y'all, we just continue on with the interview. Now, why we can't let this man come on here with his 9-month-old? Let's get into it.
Now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Are we gonna take a while, me and you?
Yeah.
Well, let me say this.
Okay.
So why you not with the baby's mama?
Okay. Well, that's the mother of my child. I was in the streets and I was living a different life. And her mother, she decided that she wanted to do some other things, and we didn't quite see. She thought she should do some other things, and she ended up doing them. So I had to make a choice. It was either let my daughter go to the system or keep her, and I'd have had her ever since she'd been born.
Is the child's mother in jail?
No, she's not in jail. She's just living her life. She's not no bad person. She's just
Okay, so you have
she hurt.
full-time custody of your child.
So as we can see, the baby seems to be biracial. And so the mother is Caucasian. So he says, oh no, she's not a bad person. She just, living her life. After carrying a baby for 9 months, she decided to go live her life, and then you decided to pick up. Now, we're not saying that you shouldn't, because you the pappy, she the mammy. Okay, yeah, get it, got it, right. But it's awful funny she get a pass. But then you'll hear really soon how he drags black women. Let's get into it.
Yeah, well, absolutely. I keep my daughter. I don't need custody. I don't subscribe to that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I keep these people don't tell me what to do. It's my daughter. They weren't there when I made her. Yeah, I take care of her.
Okay, so let me start. Let me get to know you. What's your name,
Okay.
sir?
What's happening, Kendra? Shout out to you for your success as well. I wanted to ask you several months ago. I actually super chat you, and you stopped me from super chatting you, and I never knew why.
I don't remember. If I stopped you, there must have been a reason. But no offense. I can't remember. Child, you know how many people super chat, send DMs, names? I don't know. I have no idea.
So be it. But anyway, you know what I'm saying?
How do I say your name, sir?
AWESUM. You know what I'm saying?
How do I pronounce your name, sir?
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay.
That's correct.
So awesome. And how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 44. You know what I'm saying? I'll be 45 in May.
When's your birth? What day?
May 3rd.
Oh, okay. You're a Taurus too.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I guess.
Okay, if you don't believe in zodiacs, that's fine. Awesome. Okay. What do you do for a living?
Well, I'm an industrialist. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm working at a pizza place.
You're an industrialist, but you're working at a pizza place?
Yes.
Pause. Now, we do understand most of you all who wear uniforms to work, when you're not at work, most of you all do not wear your uniform when you're not at work. Correct? Correct. Rhea said, sis, what's an industrialist? Sis, stop asking this difficult questions. Why'd you, sis, we 3 minutes into the video, and you already, Miss Letitia, asking difficult questions. You said, what is an industrialist? Somebody who works in the industry. Or is that not it? Oh, okay. Now I don't know about y'all, but when I am not working, I don't know about the suit, the tie, and the vest. While you holding your 9-month-old sleepy baby. Now you make pizzas. Is this the attire for the pizza parlor? Child, why Pizza Hut go to shirts and ties?
What do you do at the pizza place?
Make pizzas. My dog Harvey hired me. Shout out to Harvey.
All right, you're a pizza maker. You're not trolling me. Everything you're telling me is true.
Kendra, I don't play no games.
So hold on. You was in the streets and you met little Buttercup over there that you're holding, Mammy. And once you decided, because she probably already showed displays of not being a good mother. And so once she birthed the baby, you decided to go out the streets and into the pizza parlor. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Yes, it does. What you gonna do when they come for you?
Okay. So what would you say to the woman that's concerned that you have a 9-month-old baby?
I mean, that would be silly. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't know a man when she's looking at one, then that'd be her loss. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking nobody to take care of my daughter. I provide for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? I want her to have a mother. I want her to have a woman who's, who embodies the qualities that I'm looking for in order to pass good thoughts and good ideas and the things that I believe that are important for my daughter to have. So
pause. These qualities that you're looking for in a woman to display for your child, how come the woman who carried her and birthed her could not incorporate those qualities? If that's what you're looking for now, why weren't you looking for those same qualities when you was doing the Humpty dance in them streets you were living in and birthed little Buttercup over here? Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I'll do that.
So do you want something serious, or you just want to date?
Absolutely. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for the mother of my child, for sure.
So I will say that she does have the right to be concerned if you have a 9-month-old baby, because she has to be willing to sign up to be the child's stepmother.
Well, I wouldn't say a stepmother, because you know what I mean. I really wouldn't subscribe to that. She would be her mother, even though she didn't come out of her. And besides, a woman is a nurturer to begin with. I've been playing the role, but I'm not really a nurturer. But that's not really my nature.
So if a woman is a nurturer, why? Okay, hold on, stop, pause. Then why didn't the woman who birthed her be her nurturer? But yet the woman that you're looking for, you wouldn't call her stepmama. She would be her mama. Well, she didn't birth her biologically. Now, unless she adopts the child, then we wouldn't call her stepmammy anymore. We would just call her mama or mammy or whatever. But until what is he talking? What is he? Yes, she's gonna be stepmammy. The woman who did not birth her. Yeah, That then if you make it legal, some adoption paperwork, then yeah, that's what will happen. What is he talking about?
You know what I'm saying? But I do it because that's what I've had to do. But I'm looking forward to having a solid Black woman in my life who possesses the qualities that I'm looking for, that's been vetted, and you know what I mean. She can come along and raise her daughter.
And again, you're not trolling me. You're being completely honest.
Yeah, Kendra.
Okay, all right, let's keep going. So this is Awesome 44. He's an industrialist, but currently working at a pizza place. Sure. Is your only child?
No, you know what I'm saying? I got another daughter. Shout out to my baby Brooklyn, Daddy love her. She, you know what I'm saying? She's 26. She got married because she listened to Daddy. She's been married since the 11th of November. She's Daddy's pumpkin. She's Daddy's baby. Daddy's
is it a different woman you had a baby by?
Yes.
Have you ever been married, sir?
No.
Okay. You're ready for marriage though now?
Yeah, I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I think marriage is really cool.
Okay.
I think it's a great thing. If
you were a woman, they would say, why didn't you marry one of the two women you had kids with?
Yeah, I would have never done that. You know what I'm saying? I was like I said, I'm really out the street, Kendra. I'm just a guy who I'm really a goon. I'm not none of these perpetrators or phonies. I've really seen it, done it, and been involved in it. And so the only thing that changed me was that she needed somebody to take care of her. There was no one. And so she changed my life. She did more for me than I've ever done for her. So I had to submit to the Creator and ask him, what did he want from me? He said, your life, the life that you had is not the life that I want for you. I want something else for you. And so that's what it is. And it was so important for me to tell my story, because I just get so tired of besides my daughters, the masculinity, upliftment, and self-esteem of Black men is so important to me. And so it's time for me to reveal myself and let myself be known, so that way I can begin to help these brothers. Lord, these brothers need.
So I don't know who he think he can help when it appears that he is currently receiving help. Now, if you guys notice his background, it doesn't look like a typical apartment. It's giving shared housing, shelter maybe. So it sounds like when you were out procreating with a little Buttercup over there that you're holding, Mammy, you guys were probably laying wherever you could lay, because once you realized this woman was not going to be a mother to her child or to the child that you and her share, why you just didn't live in your apartment? So did you not? So did you not have an apartment? Did you not have a house that you rented or owned? So it's given that you were homeless, right? And it's given that, you know, you got this baby, because obviously a single man with newborn, or, well, let me say this, less than a year old infant would definitely be a good candidate for shelter housing, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying that you use the baby to get you a place to live. You know, so I'm just not going to put that t-shirt on you and make you wear it. But it just seems, you know, I don't know. Maybe once you realize that you were going to have to take care of this child, maybe it did change your life. Maybe it did change his outlook. But getting up here acting like he that man, when if you were that man would have had a place other than a shelter to bring his child to. I'm just saying. And it's not dragging him or bringing him down as a black man, but it's like you getting on here trying to act like you know, Big Willie, when, yeah, it's more like Nemo. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not giving what you're giving. It's not giving that, because you know, the fact that you had to dress up in a vest, a shirt, and a tie to come on a online dating show says all we need to know right there. It's giving you're not used to anything, because, child, you could have just came on here with a nice clean t-shirt, pair of jeans and some sneakers and popped your ish. Okay, sir? He thinks a suit changes things. The suit is still sitting in the shelter, holding a 9-month-old baby that, unfortunately for her, may not know who her biological mother is.
Yeah, I've been in your comment section too long.
Okay, well, let's get to it. Now let's get to the questions.
Yeah.
We got Awesome 44 Taurus. He's currently a pizza maker, but also does industrial work.
Yes.
Dad to two, a 26-year-old and a 9-month-old baby that he's currently holding. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Well, I don't do industrial work. I'm industrialist. That means I create opportunities. So that's a little bit different.
Oh, you're industrialist. Okay, you want to break it down more? What do you do as in that?
Industrialist. Well, that just means, you know what I mean? Any woman that's with me, she don't have to worry about nothing. I make sure everything is okay.
So that's the job, but it was like, what do you do for a living?
Wait, hold on. Any woman that's with you, she don't have to worry about anything. You take care of anything. How do you take care of anything when somebody's currently taking care of you? You're living in a shelter. So isn't the organizers of the shelter, aren't they taking care of you and your baby? So how can you take care of a woman? And see, this is what is given. He's probably been told that they're getting ready to give him an apartment or housing. Okay. You say he a pimp, not a pimp. They probably just gave him Section 8, or they probably just gave him housing where he could stay for 18 months or 2 years. You know, they have programs like that in certain cities, not necessarily Section 8 or public housing, but they have a program where they'll pay for your housing for a year or two, or they'll pay a portion of it, right? And then after that, you kind of own your own. It's given that he probably got that information the week he came on the show, maybe the day of or the day before. And so he was feeling very confident that once he do meet somebody and he could, you know, takes her out on a date and want to bring her home, the home won't be the shelter. The home will be the house, apartment, or wherever that the shelter has provided for him and his daughter.
So you consider
I told you. Yes, I told you. I actually make pizzas, but I'm an industrialist.
And so you're saying this as in your job when you say industrialist?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you get paid as an industrialist?
Say it again.
How do you get paid as an industrialist?
Well, a man has to create his own opportunities through sacrifice and be forced through hard work. So that's me. I don't subscribe to what everybody else thinks.
Why do you keep using that word subscribe? We're not talking about content, YouTube channels or Facebook. I don't subscribe to this. I don't subscribe to that. What are you talking to? Talk in English, sir. How, like Kendra said, how do you get paid? When you get the paycheck? Do you get paid weekly, bi-weekly, on the 1st and the 15th and the 30th? When do you get paid? When do you get a check or direct deposit?
So what the internet think or what other people, I don't listen to podcasts. I don't need none of them guys to tell me about being a man.
Okay, well, let's just continue. What kind of woman are you looking for, sir?
Oh, that's a great question. Looking for a woman who's the opposite of me, feminine, sweet, giving, kind. She's extremely patient. She knows how to be a man's wisdom and balance, because I am a protector, a provider, a maintainer, a sustainer, a leader, a guider. That's what I do. And so I'm looking for a woman. I don't like a woman. Well, you didn't ask me what I don't like. Excuse me.
You also are a rhymer, because everything you just named that you are, you rhymed it all. You're a provider. What are you providing? Well, I guess because of you, that's why the little 9-month-old has a place to live, because you came to the shelter and tell them you were homeless with your baby and you needed a place to go. So I guess you are providing.
I'm looking for a woman of that ilk, a woman who was, I don't have to tell her these things, A, or B, if I do have to tell her, she's interested in learning. So therefore she's eager to learn. So I don't have a problem with that either.
Okay. Now you can tell me, what are your deal breakers?
Oh yes, great question. Bad attitude. I don't like ratchet. I don't like disrespectful. I'm not playing none of them games. I'm not none of them guys you ever talk to.
Okay, pause. So he said he don't like ratchet. Okay, let's dissect that. Y'all want to dissect that? Sir said he does not like ratchet. So what do you call the woman that birthed this baby that you are continuously holding in your arm? We really want you to put that baby down, okay? You've held that baby for 9 minutes. It's time to put the child down. She clearly asleep, all right? What do you call the woman who birthed this baby with you and then ran off into the sunset to, live her life? So you say, sir. You don't feel like that would be a definition of ratchet? Let's continue.
Very aggressive, assertive. I don't like that. I don't like women who use a lot of swear language. I don't like women who wear a lot of who wear too much makeup. I like a little bit. I want to see you naturally. Wigs and weave. I'm not too particularly. I don't have too much of a problem as long as you do have some hair and you will show it. I don't mind you being able to switch it up.
Wait, what? Hold on. What is he talking? Sir, what is he talking? I don't like the woman with the wigs and the weaves and the. What is he talking about? Sir, hush. Don't worry about what's on her head. Long as she could be a step mammy to this baby, that's all you need to worry about. What is wrong with him?
That's not a problem. They're kids is a no-no for me as well.
So hold on, wait. Some people in the comment section are saying the baby's fake. I don't want to believe you to hold a fake baby.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Who said the baby is? Baby, the people in the comments are wild. Not the baby is a prop. It's a baby doll. It ain't real. Why somebody said the baby fake?
Okay. Well, Kendra, I think you're smarter than that. Let me ask you a question. Does your energy get to me, get phony from me? What's your energy?
Well, I just don't. I mean, there are certain. I don't want to answer that question because I'll answer it in the way of I would pray you would not be on my show as a grown man holding a fake baby.
Yeah, right.
Like I think that would be very. I mean, goofy is could be common at times, but that would be the goofiest thing any human could do is to hold a fake baby.
Yeah, for sure. Only reason I'm really holding her because she actually, while I was waiting on you, she normally don't go to sleep. But on my well, I don't like to promote things because I want to talk to you. But on Gizmo and the Goon, you can see her. That's my little thing with her. That's
okay. Well, let me read this one. This one said, Kendra, he lying and asked him to turn the baby alive around. He's sounding scamming. Nah, this isn't genuine.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm not into proving anything, but I'm going to do it just because. I'm gonna do it because I want to alleviate Kendra's ideas. But no, baby, ain't nothing phony about me. You just ain't never met a real man in your life. That's all.
I thought the baby's real, guys.
Wait, I'm terrible with this. Okay, there she go.
Yeah, the baby's real. Aw, don't wake her up.
Okay.
Don't wake her up. Don't wake her up. This one said, why is he dressed up like this late and where is he calling from? Looks like some sort of corporate building. The setting is suspect and he seems anxious.
What's the question? Let me see. Dressed. Okay, well, first of all, I used to tell you, Kendra, that men should come on your show dressed better. I told you one time about a dress code. I don't like how guys come on your show, you know what I mean, anywhere black men with in undershirts. It looks very tacky. So I've always been with black men dressing better. So that's why I came specifically dressed for Kendra. And when I was getting money like that, I always dress like this. So I hope that answers your question.
So do you dress like that when you go to the pizza parlor? Since you're not getting money like that no more, what's the dress code at the pizza parlor, sir? Like, I do understand people should come dressed to impress, but sis or sir, what you got on? Yeah, it's a little too much. It seems very put on. You know, I don't want no man coming in no 3-piece suit to know. Let's be honest, because that's not the regular dress for the occasion. You're on social media. The occasion is not like you going to, I don't know, prom.
Okay, fair enough.
We get the questions already.
They said the people at Sam's Club makes pizza too.
I don't understand.
Okay. Let's continue. I think my last question. Okay, so we was on your deal breakers. Oh yeah, I interrupted you. So you don't want a woman with kids?
Yes.
So can you just explain? I mean, you're literally holding a 9-month-old that she would have.
And hold on, I just thought about something. First of all, you talking about how men come on the show dressed. Most men are not coming on the show holding their 9-month-old baby. You talking about how people are dressed. I personally don't think men should come on the show holding their 9-month-old.
Become the mother too. Why would you not accept her child if you want her to accept yours?
Yes, great question, kids. You never had anybody to explain this correctly, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it right now.
Okay.
There's an issue with me being able to create structure for a child that doesn't belong to me. I'll give you an example. When I'm disciplining my daughter, I don't have to ask anybody for anything. I don't have to go to any man. I don't have to talk to her. I can say, Pumpkin, you on punishment and that's that. I don't have to give a why or a this. I don't like to explain myself, Kendra. And another thing, that's one of the reasons. A second reason is because I believe in structure. My daughter, I have certain plans for her. So most women don't have structure. Well, a lot of these single mothers don't have structure in their home. They don't want to hear that, but I'm going to say it. Shout out to Don and Jay, too. I like those guys you had on there. Shout out.
You're talking about most single mothers don't have structure in their home. Well, quiet as kept, your baby mother don't have a home at all. Well, let's just say this. Her child or the child that you and her share is not in her home. So you're talking about what most single women don't have structure in their home, but yet you're holding a baby and the mother of that child is nowhere to be found because you said she living her life in the streets. Imagine that. You're talking about single mothers don't have structure in their home, but you, first and foremost, you're in a shelter. You're not even in your own home. 2, you're holding a baby and the mother of that child is nowhere to be found. Okay. Because let's be honest, the person you should be macking is the mama of that baby. Wouldn't that be the better candidate to be your wife? The mother who just birthed your child less than a year ago? Here's the problem I have with the story, y'all. Here's the problem I have with the story. It's as much as he might think he's mentally ready, it's obvious he's not. first and foremost, you're not even in your own home. Okay, you're in transitional housing. Until you transition into your own permanent home, yeah, you probably shouldn't be on here trying to date. Why not get yourself all the way together and then invite somebody into your life? Let's be honest, y'all. Same way we talk about the women, we're gonna talk about him. You're a single dad with a 9-month-old. How do we know? How did the woman that could possibly entertain this man wouldn't know that he may rekindle the love for the mother of this child? Because he seems to be still fond of the woman. He didn't say not one bad thing about this woman this whole 1-hour interview. He didn't say not one bad thing about that woman. Not one. It's like he was okay with the fact that she abandoned him and the baby. Like he was okay with that. So it's clear indication, sir, that you're not ready. Let me say this. He shouldn't be ready to date until he has a more concrete roadmap to where his life is getting ready to go in the next year to 2 years. Yeah, he shouldn't be trying to date right now. We do understand not being lonely and don't want to be lonely, but you need to, bond with this baby, because unfortunately, the child's mother is not bonding with her. So you need to maybe focus on bonding. And then here's another thing. This little girl is too young to be having women in and out, because you don't know the woman. Like, it's no telling how many it's no telling how many women he would actually have to go through before he actually find the right one. You know the old saying, you got to kiss a bunch of frogs before you meet your prince? I'm pretty sure the first woman that he decides to entertain may or may not be the one. Like, he's going to have to go through probably multiple. And then that's that little girl going through the same situation. It's bad enough her mama didn't abandon her. So imagine her, this little bitty, less than 1-year-old, getting used to one woman. Something happened. Maybe she might come in one day with her wig or her weave too long, and he don't like that and put her out or say he don't want to deal with her anymore. And now he on to the next breed. And here comes yet another woman up in this little girl's face. Like, I think he should wait till he get himself all the way settled and situated. Just like we tell the women, we need to tell him the same damn thing. We quick to tell the women, girl, get yourself together, let your kids get a little age on them before you be bringing men in and out. Why we can't say the same to him?
Out to Jay, I'll give a couple guys you had from back in the day. Shout out to them brothers.
Oh, okay. I remember Don.
Yeah.
Don was
Don was a smooth guy. Shout out to Don.
Oh, you liked Jay, the baby.
Yeah, Jay had me rolling. Yeah, shout out to Jay. I've been supporting you for a while, Kendra, for sure.
Okay, those are two very popular guests. They're actually very different, but definitely very popular guests on the show. Okay. So you subscribe to which one of their ideologies? I think they're different.
Well, that's a great question. I subscribe to my own. I'm just shouting them out because I respect. I like them, and as black men, I support all black men who are standing on business, as the young folks say. Okay. Which is an overused saying.
Okay, so finish explaining why no women with kids.
Yes. I believe, yes, sir, no, ma'am, please, may I, thank you. There's that. And also, and a lot of times I don't want to correct someone as a child. There's always, there can be obviously obvious problems that come with that. The woman that I'm bringing into our world, wouldn't have that issue because I set the standards. I make it possible. You know what I mean? So that I'm trying to get in this, Kendra, I'm terrible with this stuff because I'm old and I hate technology. Okay. All right. So I'm sorry, Pumpkin. Let me see if I can put her down. Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on, Gizmo. Hold on.
I hope this is not an inappropriate question, but some of them are asking me to ask you, is the baby's mama Caucasian?
Yes.
She is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, it's not okay. No, that's okay. But I specifically, I prefer, I'm looking for a black woman. I specifically prefer black women. While I was in West Virginia, that's just, what it was. But if you're asking me for my preference, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I'm a fan of beauty in women. However, if you really want to get down to the nuts and bolts of it, black women are absolutely the creme de la creme for the kid.
So let me just ask this. So you gave all the reasons why she can't have a kid. Now she would have to mother your child. Is she going to have those issues? Is she going to be able to discipline your child, or will she have an issue with the child's biological mother?
No, that's not an issue. she hasn't been around since my daughter been born. And like I said, she's not a bad person. I don't get on no platform and pull nobody down. I'm too real for that. That's just who she is. She is who she is. And, it's not up to me to change her. It's up to her to change. But I have to move on. So I changed. I left what I was doing, where I was doing it at, and came here to Atlanta to give my daughter an opportunity that she wouldn't have had.
I have to ask you where you're at. You're in Atlanta.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And so, another thing too, Kendra, I won't tell this story specifically because it's very personal. But I saw something in my life about mothers with children, and I saw the games that are played, and it ended very, very badly. So that would be another reason that women with children, promiscuous women. I'm looking for a woman who's going to be a very, very good influence on my daughter, a woman who knows how to smooth the dress out when she sits down, a very classical lady. I'm the goon around here.
Hold on. Stop. Pause. He said, what he say he looking for, y'all? He want a woman to know how to smooth her dress when she sit down. So you want you a church mother? Wait, hold on, y'all. What did he say he want? He want a classical. Wait, hold on. He said he want him a classical woman. Very classical, okay? Kay said that she need to be very classical. Okay? It's giving scammer. I just want to know all these qualities that he's now looking for. Why are you now looking for these said qualities when obviously those qualities were in the woman that birthed this baby? And then it's you preferring black women. You're saying black women are the creme de la creme, but yet her mother is white. So if the black women are creme de la creme, how did you get with the white woman? See, that's why sometimes people just need to shut up. Demure. Not demure, mastermind.
Around here, that's me.
Okay. Now, awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
What's the age range you want to date?
Great question. I would say, because I'm looking to actually have more children, I would love to have children with my wife. I would say, if she's healthy, 36.
Hold on. Okay, this is the part that keeps bothering me. He keeps hollering he wants a wife. Did you want a wife after the baby was born? Or were you looking for a wife before the baby was born? Because if you wanted a wife, how come the mother of the child didn't become the wife? She could become the mother of your child, but she can't be your wife? Do that make sense to anybody? It definitely is giving Marcus from Atlanta Street interviews, and he definitely is a creepo.
Down. 36 and down as long as she's legal.
So you go to like 23?
As long as she's legal, yeah, I would say
23.
that. Yeah, okay.
So 36 is the oldest, though?
Probably, just depending on, the age. But like I said, I'm not going to stop a sister from shout, if she thinks that she fits the qualities and maybe the creator knows something that I don't, as I always say, so be it. I'm not going to.
And you want more children?
Yes, I don't have a son. There's so much information that I have to teach. With everything that I've learned, with everything that I know now, I'm a man who reads. I don't think you can be a man if you do not read. I believe in physical discipline. I believe in being forged through fire. I believe in going through I believe in gender roles. And that, I don't care what the world say. I don't care what the internet says. I don't care. Ain't no woman my partner. Let me say that again. Don't call me talking about you my partner. I'm not with none of that. I'm your man. You're my woman. And I don't care what the world does, but we're going to have a traditional relationship. That's what I'm looking for. If that's not what you want, that's okay. But words matter to me, Kendra.
Okay. So any more deal breakers before I go to the next question?
Deal breakers. The cigarette. I'm a big dogs. Every now and then I like to hit the big cigars because you know what I mean. Just
Well, your phone went out. Say it one more time, sir.
When I'm really feeling myself, I like to hit the big cigars. I'm not really much of a drinker, but when I am, it's probably premium, high end Scotch or cognac. When I got it like that, that's bourbon or something like that. Really particularly, I would rather my woman not indulge. I also, what's another deal breaker for me? Yeah. I met a woman one time. I liked her, Kendra. She wanted to order a well done steak. I can't take a woman serious who orders a well done steak. I'm not going to a high end steakhouse and gonna be embarrassed. I'm just not.
You're not going to a high end steakhouse anyway. Talking about you're not going to a high end steakhouse and a woman orders a well done steak. You're not going there anyway on the pizza parlor income. I'm just saying. He said he can't take a woman seriously that goes in a restaurant and orders a well done steak. Well, how can anybody take you seriously and you came on here in your Sunday's best holding your 9-month-old baby? That mama is out living her life instead of living the life of a mother. I want him to hush.
You have to listen.
What's wrong with a well done steak?
Yeah, it's very tacky. It shows that you don't know how a steak is supposed to be eaten. It shows that, you lack the requisite skill to be in a place. You don't order a well done steak at people look at you like a certain word, like you don't know.
No. Let's say in the chat, me personally, I like mine's medium well, right? However, you eat your steak however the hell you want to eat your steak. Ain't you the one paying for it? I wish a mother sucker would tell me how to order my food and I'm paying for it. You gonna cook it the way I want it. Well done, medium well. If I want it rare or medium rare, blah, blah, blah. Medium for me, yeah, I like mine's medium well. That's how I like mine's. There are people that prefer it well done. I like mine's medium well. That's how I like mine, okay? But at the end of the day, I don't care if we're going to the high end or if we're going down there to the to Texas Roadhouse. It is what it is. Eat the food and hush, anime.
And so I had to leave a chick because of that. She didn't listen. She wasn't even willing to try. I don't want a woman who won't try, Kendra. I don't want to hear excuses. I need you to be willing to give it a chance and not just knock it. Very beautiful too, but that's a dime a dozen for the kid.
Well, let me say this: you have the right to your preference, and this is your moment. Yes. I will just say, in my own life experiences, I've been around a lot of high-end people and a lot of high-end restaurants, and they will order their steak at times well done, and they're very wealthy people. So I mean, if you want to use that judgment in your life, okay. But there's some people who just don't want a medium well or a medium rare steak.
That's great you said that, Kendra. But I want to say something else too, because I think that there's a misconception about money. Money don't make no man no man. I don't care about your money. Do you have guts? Do you have a man who has guts can be my friend any day of the week. I don't have any money right now currently. You see what I'm saying? My life is 100% changed from what it was. I don't need anyone for anything, but I'm not balling like that. So wealth to me.
And that's the most honest thing he said to me in this whole interview. Sir said he don't got no money right now. Yeah, so basically he's saying he live in dirtball bag. Hey, you know what? I mean, it is what it is. Wear the t-shirt. But at the end of the day, money, sir, money makes the world go round. Okay? I'm pretty sure right now with your pockets being on flat, it ain't making you feel real good. But when your pockets was on fleek, you probably thought you was the king of the mountains, right? Yeah, I don't care what he says. Money don't make a man. It's integrity, blah, 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 blah. Sir, You cannot look when you take that woman to that high-end steakhouse and she wants to order her steak medium well. You can't pay for it with integrity. Okay? If you tell them, hey, do y'all take integrity? They're going to be like, no, but you can get back in this kitchen and wash these damn dishes for your meal. Sir, I want you to hush.
Is being a man who is rich in morals and being able to stand on principle and not wavering. I'm not no guy who wavers for nobody. You know what I mean?
But so can I just say this? Only reason I got here, right? Only got here because you said you judged the woman for ordering a well-done steak, and you said that she comes across like she doesn't belong in those environments. Yes. And I was just humbly disagreeing, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. Yes. I was just saying from my own personal worlds, I've been around a lot of very wealthy people and very well in restaurants, and they can order their steak well. So I just think that if that is what your conclusion is, so be it. But I don't think that's a fair conclusion to say a person doesn't belong. I mean, if they were acting quote unquote ghetto to you in that environment, that's one thing. But to say because they wanted the steak well, they don't belong.
Well, that's a great question. Well, just to piggyback that, I order for my
wait
woman, and when we go out to a restaurant,
order for her. Okay, now we're getting there. Okay, right.
Pause. Stop. Okay, y'all, let's have a serious conversation. We going out to eat. You and your husband. You and your significant other. However, do you want him to order for you? That's an honest, serious question. I need serious replies. When y'all going out to dinner, do you want your man ordering for you? Controlling much? I don't want you ordering for me. No. I can order for myself. Now, I definitely want you to pay for it. I definitely want you to pay for it. But I don't need you to order for me. Now you can now here this how this go. When they bring us the menus, okay, everybody's saying no. When they bring us the menus, we're discussing, right, what we want, right? Denika said absolutely, Jennifer Lou said nope, no. Just Gab said nope. Another great question. He says that that's a good question, Kendra. That's a great question. Everything is a great question. My thing is this: we're discussing the menu, right? And you and I decide on what we want to eat. Now, when the waiter comes to take the order, then you can definitely tell him what I'm wanting to eat because I've already told you that, right? But it's like him saying, I order for my woman, as if when the waiter brings the menus and the waiter puts one in front of you and one in front of him, it's almost like he's saying, well, no, you can take that one back because she don't read. I'm going to read for her and I'm going to order her. No, I don't need you ordering my food. Now, once I tell you what I want, when the waiter comes, you can definitely tell him what you and I both have agreed on what we're going to eat tonight. Yeah, you can do that. I don't have no problem with that. But I don't need you feeling like I don't need a menu because you know what my body wants. You know what my taste buds are desiring. No, you don't, sir. So what he think that's cute. That's not cute. That sounds like controlling. I don't think that's cute. Now, what's cute is when the waiter comes, pays the bill, and he slides towards you, and you grab it, you look at it, you nod your head, and you reach in your back pocket, and you pull out your wallet, and you put that card on the table. Now, that's cute.
Right. And so when we go someplace, Kendra, what would you like? You tell me, excuse me, good evening. The lady will have X, Y, and Z. I'll have this. That's how I like to do my thing. I like for a woman to feel protected, feel safe, like a man knows what he's doing. I'm not one of these guys who, ask a woman, where does she want to go on a date? I'm taking you, baby. We out. This is what we're doing. You'll know when we get there. Just know you with me, and I'm gonna take care of you. That's all you need to know.
And you know what? And to me, that's fine too. If we get in the car and you say we're gonna have a good time tonight. Don't worry about nothing. I got you tonight. Yeah, I'm not like, where we going? You better tell me where we going before you pull this car out. No, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm okay with that. But I mean, you can ask You got anything in mind that you want to eat or you want to do and at least suggest? I get what he's saying, like he's trying to be a man and he's trying to, but it really sounds more controlling. Now, if he wants to take you out on the town and show you a good time, and don't worry about it, I got you tonight, I'm cool with that. That sounds great. That sounds good. But is he saying every time y'all leave the house, you can't never know where y'all going because he got it? Why she can't suggest somewhere tonight? You know what I'm saying? And if she does suggest it, you gonna tell her, heifer, shut up, I'm the man, your opinion doesn't count. Yeah, okay.
And so go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Yeah, I don't mean to be long-winded. I just when it comes to her not being able to at least try it, that to me signaled that she didn't respect my judgment. So you don't respect my judgment now when I'm saying something like this. Could it be later on you'll begin to question me later? And I'm one of them, I ain't let nothing slide, because if I let it slide now, you'll think you do it later. And I ain't one of them. And then now you'll resent me because, like, wait a minute, you let it slide previously. And so that's me. And
wait a minute, hold on. Black and Bougie said, just pay my bills, put gas in my car, and pay for my facial, sir. That's how you'll be my man, fool.
Man must be suffering from some sort of psychosis if he allows that. I digress.
Okay, so now it's more so. Okay, so I'm just curious. We're going to steak and we're going to move on. What was the temperature you would like her to eat?
Well, I personally, I think you should eat it at medium rare. That's just me personally.
Medium rare?
Yes, ma'am. Now that's how a steak is supposed to be.
Wait, what? Now they do say that it's more flavorful like it's your preference. You know what I'm saying? It's your preference. Me personally, I'm not eating nothing medium rare. If that's the case, we might as well just thaw it out and put it on the grill for 2 minutes on each side and dig on in. No, I mean, people do say that. I have heard that. Me personally, if I cut into my meat and it just spews blood all over the plate, I'm gonna have a problem with that. I don't want to eat like that.
Be eaten if you ask the professionals, right? The people that really do this, they said now people will accept it medium well, but with the fact that she wouldn't even try it, you know what I mean? I took a woman to Egypt one time, Shalahash, Egypt. I'm probably one of the few guys that been out of town with all the felonies I got, been out of the country. Kendra,
yeah, say out of the country, because when you say you took a woman to Egypt and then you reference you've been out of town. Wait a minute. Egypt is not a town. It's a country. He said, I've been out of town. I took a woman to Egypt. Oh, my God, man. These people are hilarious.
Oh, what's happening? You breaking up?
You can't see me. I can see you.
No, it's like your screen half black. I just want to make sure.
Is the screen half black to you guys, too? It's not to me.
Hold on. So wait a minute. I just thought about something. He said he got felonies. How you get a passport? I thought felons couldn't get a passport. Did they change that in the 2025? Yeah, he went through brothers that can go out of town. He mean out of the country with felonies. Yeah, he been locked up. So y'all didn't answer the question. Can you get a passport if you're a felon? This is probably what happened, y'all. When that woman, right after that woman had the baby, it's probably when he got out. He probably just recently got out, hence the reason why he's in the shelter with that baby. Y'all saying no? Depending on the crime, depending on his crime, some can. Oh, okay. So, okay. Cheyenne said it depends, TMR, on how many felonies and what your felonies are for. If you have felonies for tracking anything, then no, you can't get a passport. Oh, Google says yes. Oh, okay. So now y'all saying he in a halfway house with the baby? You can bring a baby to a halfway house? I guess, y'all.
So let me.
Okay.
I'm fine. They can see me. Can you not see me?
I mean, I can see you. I just can't see you. That's all.
Maybe Miss.
Okay, I can see me fine. They can see me too.
Okay, so be it. Then you just.
It's your phone.
Okay, so be it. But okay, where was I?
You were explaining that you went to Egypt with felonies.
You was right in the middle of your last lie, sir. Pick up where you left off.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of the few guys, you know what I'm saying, who done been all over the world because I don't listen to nobody. And that's not cap, you know what I'm saying? That's because I got a passport, right? And that's because I don't listen to other people. And when I went over there, I noticed how another young lady that I took was, she was very combative. And she, once again, would not listen. I'm trying to learn how to swim in the Red Sea. And I can't remember, it was something about me working out and her being upset about me going to work out and so on. Long story of the short of the long is I allowed that because she didn't respect me anymore. And I should have been cut it off then. But I allowed something to slide that I should have never let slide. So that was a good lesson for me. I take that and I appreciate that. So now I internalize the lesson as a man should. Now I let nothing slide. I'm going to correct you on your behavior. If you cannot get in line with the kid, then you need to find you another guy who you can talk to any type of way or do what you want to do. So be it.
All right. So before we continue with looks, that's my next question. We got a lot of paid questions. You know, you're going to get a lot of them. You're going to get a lot of them.
Oh, Kendra, by the way, excuse me. I'm going to answer. I want y'all continue to super chat, Kendra. I'm going to answer every single question, Kendra. I don't want anybody feeling left out. So
well, no, I might not get. So now one thing I'm gonna do also is control my show. So we won't read all super chats because we got my questions too. Okay.
Okay. I just wanted you to know that I'm open to that. You know,
you're open to it. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Here we go.
I ain't ducking no smoke.
The world said, if you're up here looking for love, who's at Chuck E. Cheese making the pizzas? I guess he's trying to imply you work at Chuck E. Cheese.
No, I don't work at Chuck E. Cheese, brother. But it's my man's pizza spot. I don't want to put him. I don't want to put him in a bad light for what I say.
Okay.
So I don't know what that. Man, I don't work at Chuck E. Cheese. But if I did, brother, it's still a job.
Comments. AJ saying, my dude, you at the pizza shop and you have a newborn. You shouldn't even be ordering steak at Applebee's.
Great question, brother. I don't eat steak, and I don't eat steak at Applebee's, and listen, man, I'm gonna say this, Kendra. You have a lot of weak black men that simp on your show. There are a lot of cowards.
Sir. That's one man speaking to yet another man. That's not a woman trying to bring a black man down. That was one man asking you a question or giving you. He said, my dude, you at the pizza shop, okay? And you shouldn't be ordering steak at Applebee's, let alone anywhere else, okay? Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, you're like, look, you didn't say you was the manager. You didn't say you was the district manager or supervisor, whatever they call them. You said that you make pizzas. So we just going to assume you ain't over there making $30 an hour. And some of you guys are asking, how do we know he's in the shelter? Y'all, just look at the surroundings. Now, either he there or he, unless he had one of the rooms at the church house, they got a bed with a flower blanket on it. Y'all, he's sitting, look at the walls, y'all. Most apartments don't have walls like this. And if he's not in a shelter, then he's in some type of housing where some entity is paying for his house. Okay? It ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but he came on this show with this falsehood that he's that guy, and he's not that guy as of right now. As of right now, he's not that guy. He just told us he don't even have any money. So how can he be that guy and he don't even have any money to take the woman to the steakhouse so she can order the medium rare steak? You know, he's not in the position. Like, I get so look, y'all, it's an interview, right? So Kenneth Drew is interviewing him and he's trying to show his qualities, right? But based off the things he's saying and showing, they don't match up. But I guarantee you, there were hundreds of women in that man's DMs. I guarantee you that.
They were raised by single mothers. They lack intestinal fortitude and guts. And so it's easy to make these, comments and the thing. Like. Brother, I've been all around the world. I've been to France. I've been to Prague. I've been in the streets. I've been in the slums. I've been in the hole. Assault. Listen, man, there's very little that has happened in this world that I haven't seen or been a part of. And so all of it has shaped me. So I'm not going to really address a lot of guys with these, with these feminine comments, Kendra. I'm just not. A lot of these guys that really are on your show, in your chat.
That is not a feminine comment. That was one man talking to another man that probably realizes his priorities. He was like, dude, you shouldn't be talking about eating steak anywhere. And in your current situation, well, let me say this. You just told us you work at a pizza shop. You said you make pizzas. You probably don't even work full time. So whatever monies that you got or are receiving from your job, you need to be holding on to all those monies. And like I said to you guys before, it's obvious he was in some type of situation prior to coming to the shelter, because if he had a place to live on his own where he was paying the rent, he would have brought his baby to his apartment, his house, not to the shelter.
They're a lot of troll. They're very feminine, and I'm a very, 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 very masculine man. So I'm not really going to address them. If the ladies want to ask questions, and I'll answer their questions as well. But
okay. Oh, so now you don't want no questions from men?
No, I mean I'll answer them. It's just like when you say like I have a newborn. Yes, I have a newborn, brother. And I mean, what do you mean I shouldn't order steak? I haven't had one in a while. But when I do order, I do it a certain caliber of way, and I never let the money make me, brother. I make the money.
Okay, let's keep it going. West Mole 40 said, since you said traditional, pizza making pays all the bills.
Do pizza making pay all the bills? That's a great question. Do pizza making pays all the bills? Currently, no. Currently, no. But I do. But I'm doing okay though. We floating. I got my daughter.
How are you paying all your bills if pizza making doesn't pay all the bills?
Well, I have a couple little things. Like I said, I told you I wouldn't get into everything, but I'm absolutely legal. In the end,
pizza making doesn't currently pay the bills because he currently does not have any bills, y'all. He's living in a shelter, so currently he don't have any bills. And when he gets out of this shelter, more than likely the shelter is going to give him housing that he can afford based off of his current financial situation. Yes, he's definitely choking up. Now he got to clear his throat. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, now he got to clear his throat. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Why not just, here's my thing, y'all. We're midways into this video. Coming into the video, within the first 10 minutes, he should have said, hey, Kendra, my name is Awesome. I'm a single dad. This is my child. She's 9 months old. Kendra said, well, you're not with the mother? No. Her and I didn't work out. She chose to go one way. I chose to go the other. She didn't want to take the baby. I took the baby. Okay, well, what do you do for a living? Well, currently I work at a pizza parlor. I make pizzas. My housing situation right now is not stable. I'm living in a shelter with my daughter until I can get up on my feet. If he would have came to the show saying that instead of getting on here acting like he Mr. Impossible, I think people would have took him better, right? They would have took the conversation. It's him talking for almost 30 minutes like he that dude. I've been all around the world and round, and I can't find my lady. I don't know, and I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? It's all this la 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 that he talking about. Like, at the end of the day, sir, you could tell that he used to be in prison. Like, it's like he's telling a prison story. Yeah, I took her. Yeah, I took this child. I took this baby, Egypt. Yeah, Yeah, I've been to France. You know, yeah, y'all nigga, you been to France? Yeah, man, y'all ain't never been to France. It's like you could tell, it's like he's sitting in front of his prison pals telling his story. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, sir, what are you talking? It's okay to talk about your accomplishments, right? It's okay. But he's talking like he went to Egypt last week. If he's ever been to Egypt, trust and believe it was a long time ago.
In the end, I take care of my daughter, and it's just she and I, and that's what's, you know, we don't want for anything.
Okay. Stacy said you didn't see the red flag before you got her pregnant.
That's a great question, Stacy. That's a great question. In truth, yes. I was being thirsty, man. You know what I mean? And, I was putting my Johnson on the crap table. But I'll tell you something else, Stacy. If you really want to know the truth, this girl saved me, and I probably was on my way to the feds, in truth. And so she did more than the government ever did, because she gave me something to love when I didn't have anything. And so for that, I'll always be grateful. And I love my daughter immensely, and her mother, for whatever she is or isn't, she doesn't stop me from being a father. I'm not dragged through the courts because I don't play that court game.
Of course she's not stopping you from being a father, because she don't want to be a mama. Yeah, of course she's not stopping you from being a father, because she didn't want to be the mama. So yeah, you got that. You got all of that, sir. She most wholeheartedly gave you them full responsibilities of that baby. And let's be honest, he definitely needs to share in those responsibilities, because he just said he put his Johnson on the crack table. And that's what happened.
So there's no issues there. There's nothing a woman has to worry about in that regard. There's not any of that. It's a very clean slate. So I do respect her for that. So I hope that answers your question.
Okay. Before we go to the next question, you guys like this video on YouTube. We have, let me see. Right now we got more than almost 5,000 people watching from YouTube alone. You know, we do have a Facebook show too. Like the video. Like the video. It's free to like the video, free to subscribe. No excuses. Like the video on YouTube. Okay. Chandra said your baby mom is not a bad person. So in your past life, as you say, be honest, were you pimping?
No, I was not pimping, and I don't want to say she was a bad person. I'll tell you this, man. I don't really like to go around passing judgment in that regard, because whatever she was, I was with her, right? So I think that's a very, very feminine way to look at the world from my perspective. I'm not saying, I don't go around trying to,
You don't want to pass judgment. You don't want to go around passing judgment, but you just said a few moments ago that single mothers' homes are not structured.
Throw rocks and hide my hand. I put like this. The Creator knew what he was doing, because he gave me her. And for the plans I had, they never materialized, and it was the way he wanted it. So I love my daughter immensely, Kendra. And I'll tell you something else. It's not my job to keep her. As much as I love her, she don't belong to me. It's my job to raise her to be an honest, virtuous young woman, and then give her to a man who has been vetted and qualifies. It is not my job to keep her. That is my job. And so I take my duty and my responsibility extremely serious.
Okay. He has a white baby mother, but wants a black woman to step up and be a mother.
I love black women. I was in West Virginia, and there's no really pretty black women in West Virginia. So, I mean, yes, her mother's white. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. He said there's no real pretty black women in West Virginia. Really? Was you looking in the right place? Because you were probably looking where all the white women were hanging out.
Okay. Brian said, I just joined and can see through bro BS. This fool's a goofy, but the women and men that come on the show, you still entertaining nonetheless.
Okay, brother. Wish you the best. Thank you for your comment.
Okay. Lord of Leon said, you can have your preferences, but childless people, men or women, generally find it challenging to be considerate for parents and date them fairly. I recommend dating a mother. He said you should date a woman with kids.
Oh, that's your opinion. You entitled to it, brother. Salute.
Okay. I'm gonna take a pause on their questions and go back to mine. All right. Does the woman have to look a certain way?
Yes, that's a great question. I like pretty women, but not overly. I would say I take a 6 with an 8 body. You know what I'm saying? 6 in the face. As long as she's cute, 6 is cute, 7 is pretty. 8 is cold, 9 is she land like that. I don't do 10s. I don't believe in perfection. So that's kind of my 5 is kind of, it's a little low.
Okay, so 6 with an 8 body.
Yeah, at a minimum.
Whenever I don't do ratings, but when someone does, I ask them to rate themselves. So what do you do? What's your rating?
I would say I'm probably a 6. I would give myself a 6, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, real quick, all this leadership that you want in your relationship, are you going to be the 100% sole provider as well?
Yeah, I believe in providing for my woman. Absolutely.
Okay. Should she make a certain amount of money?
Oh, y'all. So he said he's a 6. I don't know. Those lips is giving 4, maybe 5. It's something about those lips and those beady eyes and that hairline, sir.
No. And let me say this, Kendra. A woman doesn't have it is not only a man's duty, but it's his honor to provide for a woman who respects him. So that would be the easy part. You know what I mean? Like I'm not ever going to ask a woman to now, do I have a problem with a woman being successful? No, as long as she recognizes that your money don't trump me being a man, and you think you can come in and tell me what to do. I'm not. Listen, Kendra, I'm not none of these corn. Let me just be honest. I'm my daughter sleep. I'm not none of them cornball ass niggas in your chat. Them niggas is hoes for real. Like my daughter sleeps, so I can probably get a little bit more realer. A lot of these guys, they're very soft and they act like women. And you wonder why your woman treats you like one, bro. I've been getting it all my life. So you guys who come on and trying to make these little, these feminine comments, trying to throw jabs, bro. That's it's war off a duck back. I've been there, been to the balls.
So you don't want a man to basically tell you how they view you. You view that as being a feminine comment when a man is peeping you, like what? He said these ninjas hoes. He said these ninjas hoes in these comments. Yeah, but you're the one that came on here dressed in your Sunday's best, up here talking about all the things you used to have and you used to do, but you can't talk in current time.
Hell and look Satan in the face. You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, awesome. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Yes, ma'am. Knew that was coming. All right.
Wait, hold on. Stop. Whoa. First of all, why is everything wrinkled? Second of all, who the hell gave you them damn pants with that black vest and that? What is happening? What is going on? Baby, please don't show your shoes, because if them shoes are brown, I'm going to fall on this floor. What is going on? Child, they didn't got no iron at the shelter? Now, y'all tell me that ain't no shelter. Y'all see the floor? Y'all see the bed? Y'all see the one dresser? Now, if this was his apartment, y'all think he would have a dresser looking like that? It don't even match the headboard of the bed. And y'all don't think this is a shelter. Look where the clothes is at. It ain't even no nothing. Look where the clothes is at, y'all. He ain't even got no clothes. Miss Simmons said, at least it's clean, sis. Oh, yeah, you right, girl. And he is.
This is a nice outfit.
Kendra, wait, the shoes brown. Hold on. Wait a minute. Is them pants flooding? Oh, no, they not flooding. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on.
And they act like women, and you wonder why your woman treats you like one.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, this is a nice outfit.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, not the pants. It's flooding. They must have gave him them clothes from the shelter. Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. We see you. And I do appreciate you dressing so well.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear.
Did y'all see him? Did y'all see him show us the Louis Vuitton belt? Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. I'm going back. I'm going back.
Go off a duck back. I've been there. Been to the balls.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Okay. We see you. And I do appreciate you dressing.
You see the Louis Vuitton belt? He had to show us the Louis V belt.
So well.
Oh, for sure. I appreciate you, sister. I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I was trying to figure out what I was going to wear, so I was throwing something together real quick. A lot of my stuff is old because I buy everything for her. But I still keep it clean.
I don't necessarily agree with everything you say, but I can't respect your point of view.
I'm not looking for agreement.
Louis Vuitton belt, but nothing else is Louis. We ain't got no Louis shoes. Yeah, hell, do you got a Louis Vuitton wallet? Louis belt, but ain't nothing. Oh, Jesus. Somebody, what you say? Give me some Jackson. You got an LV belt. Wait, the Don said, hold on, girl. The Don said you got on an LV belt, but you ain't got a chapstick. Oh, Lord. Maybe the shelter didn't have none, y'all. Did you ever think about that, the Don?
That's
right. I can respect your point of view on things, whether I agree or not. But either way, let's continue. And then we got more paid questions, but let me try to get to the rest of mine. When was your last relationship?
About 2. What is this? I say about 2 years ago. Girl, about 2 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask.
No, don't ask. Hold on. Now, y'all, he said he was in a relationship about 2 years ago. Hey, Gerald. So did that not include the baby Mizzle? Because the baby 9 months, it take 9 months to. Oh, okay, maybe that's what he's talking about. So when she was pregnant, you wasn't with her. I wonder how long he had the baby. 2 years ago with the newborn, he had the baby 9 months. It take 9 months to birth the baby. You know, that's 18 months. So y'all think he talking about he was in a relationship with the baby Mizzle? Because why wouldn't he just say I was in the relationship with my child's mother? Oh, he just got released. So what he do? He go get the baby out of foster care? Is that what happened? Oh Lord, it's too much going on. So many parts to the story.
The last time you was intimate with someone?
It's been a little while. It's been a while.
3 flaws you have to work.
Wait, hold on. How long has it been a while? Oh, but y'all did say he just got out. So yeah, he probably is over there blue balls, y'all.
Work on.
That's a great question. I'm not organized, so I'm hoping that a woman can come in my life and help me with organization. Like a lot of times my suits, you know what I mean, my shoes, Louis built bag, stuff be all over the place. And so I like a woman. I've lost things. So I would like a woman who's extremely organized, who can help me there.
What you want? You want a maid? Now he said he needs somebody to help him organize his suits and his Louis bags and belts. Well, that ain't but one belt and one bag. Okay.
I would like another flaw of mine. I have this tendency. I think sometimes I block my own blessings. I've done that, Kendra. I block my own blessings at times, and that's not a good thing. A lot of times a man has to get out his own way, so that's something that I've struggled with. And also another thing, I need to learn how to be a bit of a better listener. I don't know everything, right? And so therein lies that I need to be a better listener as well.
Okay.
But a lot of times people are just stupid.
Say again,
a lot of times people are, not to cut you off, but a lot of people are just stupid. So I'm not, so it's hard for me to entertain stupidity. But if you're saying something of substance and things of that nature, then I need to be able to take that information in.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to some more paid questions. Okay.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
So Rita said you believe in physical discipline. Are you saying you would hit your woman? I missed that.
Physical discipline is for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, physical discipline is for me.
Wait, say it again. Your phone paused.
Yes, physical discipline is for me. I believe in physical discipline for me. I'm very hard on me.
Okay.
So that is I don't hit my. I think a lot.
So wait, hold on. I missed that too. Wait. He believed in physical discipline on him. So when he do something wrong, he hit himself. Now he whoop himself with the LV belt. He give his own self a whooping with the LV belt. Lord Jesus.
A lot of women, they've had trauma because they've messed with guys and they jump in a man's role. The woman that I'm looking for knows her place and I know mine. So we don't even have those issues.
Okay. Danny says he needs to act his wage. He is delusional.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Mia says Black women are not interested, sir. We are not second to others. Stick to what you know. She probably one of them ones with the who cares.
Wait, hold on. What did he just? Oh, hold on. Go back.
We don't even have those issues.
Okay. Danny says he needs to act his wage. He is delusional.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going.
Okay.
Mia says Black women are not interested, sir. We are not second to others. Stick to what you know. She probably one of them ones with.
Wait, hold on. What the, he sound like a Scrabble board. What the hell? Y'all, what was he saying? Oh my God. He couldn't even get it out.
Who cares? She don't qualify. You know, brother. You know how good I look. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Hey, Kendra. Let's stop the plan. Let's stop the fake humility. You know what it is. You just don't qualify, baby. That's okay. That's all right. You know what I'm saying? I still wish you the best, sister.
And what do you think she doesn't have to qualify?
Say it again.
What do you think she doesn't have to qualify for you?
I don't know. Maybe something I said. What I've noticed, Kendra, I'm gonna be honest. Let me just get real on here. This country is very.
Wait. Now, how many times has he said he's gonna get real? Child, we've been on here for 40 damn minutes. When are you gonna get real? You keep saying it. You've been saying it for 40 minutes. When is the real gonna come out? Lord.
Particular, or this country is like certain Black men. They like either some sucker, simp, some ball player who gonna run, jump, step, and fetch. You know, some comedian who can tell jokes, or whether he's of an alternative lifestyle. Those are the type of Black men this country is very comfortable with. I've noticed this from my life experiences. This country is very uncomfortable with strong, capable Black men who stand on what they say, mean what they mean, and do.
Wait a minute, hold on, sir. Now hold on. Now, if you're so strong and confident, why are you strongly sitting in these people's shelter? Now, I'm just asking a question. Give me a simple answer. What you mean the world only like ball players and comedians that make you laugh? What the hell? Yeah, that's called entertainment. What are you talking about? What are you bringing to the table, sir? So, okay, here's my thing. If we're supposed to love him, sir, unless you can just make a mean-ass pizza, what the hell are you bringing to the table that we need to love? Because let's be honest, this 40 minutes, you haven't said not one thing to make us feel like, you know what, you all right. Like it's to me personally, it's a bunch of mush mouth conversation. Can y'all just imagine being on a date with this man and he, yeah, I went out of town to Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you imagine sitting across the table from him and he's steady licking his lips instead of pulling out his chapstick? You say, how tall is he? Girl, about 5'2". Child, I don't know.
Do things their own way. So I really don't have a problem with that. I've noticed that a lot at my daughters whenever I take my daughter places, and I've noticed a lot of that. So it has been Black women who have hated a Black man taking care of his child alone the most. That's facts. So
what did he say? Did he just say Black women hate to see Black men be single dads? Since when? No, what Black women don't like is when the Black men make us single mothers. Yeah, we don't got nothing about you. You being a single dad, okay. Let it be more single dads than single moms. Let's be honest, we the one that got it bad. Let's be honest. You're a single dad staying in a shelter right now. You got single mothers out here that probably can't even get in the shelter because it's a waiting list. They let you come right on in because you a man with a child. I want him to hush. Talking about Black women don't like to see single men taking their... No, what he was trying to say was Black women don't like to see him with a biracial child. Child, we don't care if your child was green and yellow with a little sprinkle of pink on her. Yeah, we don't. Don't nobody care nothing about that. No, the Black women don't really care for you once you open up your mouth, sir.
And it's funny, the same women that say Black men don't take care of their children, but yet here I am doing what you said that Black men don't do. So I like I said, I don't subscribe to none of that, Kendra. It's all phony. It's all cap. When I come through smelling like Creed, looking like I look, you know what I'm saying? 6'1". Hey, what's up, baby? What's happening? Yeah, you be ready to go. So that's why I say, Kendra, it's all cap for real. It's just the internet.
Oh, he got a little man complex. Oh, okay. You don't like the fact that the Black women pass you up because you're not tall in stature. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, that baby, you gotta blame your mama and your daddy. Yeah, you can't blame us.
Lord of Leon said, KG, bro is trolling, sincerely wasting your time. You say you're not trolling, though.
Kendra, we done been through that. I ain't going back there.
Okay. We'll keep going. Your Maya said, was he a pimp? Is this what past he's referring to? I'm confused because either it had to be the street pharmaceuticals in the streets at 43 is nuts.
Yeah, I was on the streets. I was never been a pimp. I've never been a pimp.
He was in the streets. I think you said it a couple times.
Yeah.
December Neal said, why do goons think they deserve a classy, sophisticated woman?
I think what he was, y'all, you know how they say, don't get high off your own supply. I think what he was trying to be a street pharmacist and he ended up getting high on his own supply. So he went from being a street pharmacist to being a clucker. Okay? I think that's what happened. So that's why he keeps saying he was in them streets. Because if you was really getting that money like that, you wouldn't keep hollering you was in them streets because you would have other people in the streets for you. Sir, that's a boss right there. That's what it was, y'all. He was selling that cocaine, and then he started partaking and got strung out, and that's how he met Becky, the little girl mama over there. That's what happened.
Goons. So be happy with a goonetta, Mr. Felonies.
Great question, brother. First of all, because I'm a man and I don't ask for what I want, I take it. So that's what you don't know. And another reason is because I deem it so. I create my own reality. So when I say so be it, that's what it is. And I've never had a problem getting women ever in my life. And I won't have a problem now. Kendra, I'll come back and tell you the women that hit me up. I'll go through and vet them and see who qualifies and who doesn't.
So I just have a question. If he's never had problems getting women, then why are you on this dating show? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of women that come into the pizza parlor and order some pizza for the kids at the house. I'm pretty sure when he walks around with his mixed child that he claims black women can't stand, that he's a single dad, I'm pretty sure that he sees many women, right? Yeah, he keeps saying who qualifies as if he's the prize. It's bananas, y'all.
So that's, you know what I'm saying? So I don't, a lot of guys, like I said, once again, Kendra, they lack masculinity. These guys never did a push-up. They never boxed. They never had their bloody nose. Let me say something, Kendra. Man, this needs to be said. I'm not strong in me. I'm strong because the Creator made me so. I've been broken. Let me say that again. I've been broken. I've been broken in pieces. And I built myself up with the help of God alone. And there was no...
Didn't I just tell y'all? I just talked, didn't I? Y'all see how I didn't even watch it this far. Didn't I just tell y'all that he was once out there slanging and then he got turned out on his own supply? He just said he'd been broken and God, but didn't I just tell y'all? I just told y'all that's what it was.
No one there. So no one on this internet, no one in reality. I've stood tall in more situations than you can ever count. And I've been doing it for so long. It's so natural. So I don't subscribe to none of that.
I'm gonna get a few more. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why would a woman with options sign up for this? That's what Miss Blue said.
Okay, baby.
You got no response? You don't want to answer that one?
You want to give me a kiss or something? You like the way I look? Huh?
Well, Miss Blue's question is, why would a woman with options sign up for this?
Hey, look here, baby. I ain't never had a problem getting women. I've never had a problem in my life getting women, ever.
So then they will say this. Why did you call Kendra if you could get women so easily?
That's a great question, Kendra, because number one, I dig your platform. And I wanted to come. I've been supporting you for a while. Whether you didn't like what I said, whether you blocked me on the super chats, I'm not a troll. I got better things to do with my... I'm sorry, say it again.
I said, I'm not sure what you said.
Okay. Well, Kendra, I have better things in my life to do than troll people. Okay. So I don't live on the internet to troll people. And that's number one. And so what I wanted to do was come on here and let a little bit of my story be known and see if the woman that I'm looking for is closer than I think.
Okay.
But if you haven't had problems getting women, why couldn't you get them on your own without coming on the dating show? Like, the problem with him is he never answers the question directly. It's always swimming around the answer, like, which gives, finesser. He's always trying to finesse the answer. Just give an answer, be it good or bad. Just give your honest answer. Jeez.
She said, how long were you in jail? You're a single mom, but you're bashing them. You sound controlling.
Okay, I'll do your first part first. I did about 16 years total. I've been there 3 times. And you're a single man. First of all, I don't bash anything.
Wait, hold on. He said he been there 16 years total. He said he did about 16 years total. He been there 3 different times. He said his daughter, his oldest child, is 27. What did he say? He's 43. So basically, you didn't really play no hand in raising your first child, your first daughter. So you should have all the energy for this second one, because hell, sound like you didn't help with the first one. A clown.
I'm a realist. I'm a pragmatist. So I think a lot of times I'm not a man who deals in emotions. I deal in facts and logic and mathematics. I'm not into hyperbole or conjecture. I'm not into none of that. God. So I deal with only what can be quantified. It's a bad bet for me. And another reason too, Kendra, since she's so bothered by my comment that I don't date single mothers, what happens is when I like the kid and she decides she wants to move on, I have no access to the child anymore. And we know that women tend to walk away. And like I said, there's a certain story that I wanted to tell, but I'm not gonna tell it.
Women tend to walk away. I mean, it goes both ways. Men tend to walk away and women get. So y'all, there's a part 2. He actually came back on the show. It's about 7-8 minutes left of this. It's pretty much more of his mush mouth conversation. access to the chat. Y'all, the words that he uses gives controlling. And I think it's because he was the one, he probably was the OG in prison, right? And all the little YNs probably came to him to get, OG, man. So, I think he's talking to us like he was talking to them cats in prison. That's how he's talking to us. You can tell that he just recently got out because he doesn't even know how to have a normal conversation. He's giving pimps and hoes conversation. And none of us in the audience are pimps nor hoes. So you ain't got to talk to us like that. He's spitting game. And sir, you're on the show trying to get people to, first and foremost, he was on here too long. An hour, baby, that's too long. 15 minutes tops. That's all we needed. And then you had the nerve to come back. Then he loves attention because this internet thing is kind of new to him, right? And this whole methodology of getting online, meeting people, that's something new to him. Like he heard about it in the joint, right? So he probably watched it on the cell phone, or maybe, they got access to TV, and he probably said, man, when I get out, I'm going on Kendra's show. Yeah, I'm going to find me somebody. And here we are. Yeah, he's very annoying. It was too much. Like I said, the woman that, in my opinion, the woman that even takes the time to entertain this man, just based off his conversation alone, is Baebay. You mustn't have any other options. Like literally none. Okay? That was a lot. All right, y'all. We're gonna come back with his part 2. Like I said, he came back to the show. But tomorrow we're going to do a mommy reaction. We got a couple of the moms that we need to bring into the break room. Jasmine has a problem with the fact that y'all don't like her content. Y'all think her content is boring. But Jasmine says she's just a regular mom. So that's what you get, regular mom content. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And TMR is definitely going to see you in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Monique, you late, sis. See me at the break room. Bye.